Hi guys, this is day number 30 of my 365 live stream challenge. I'm getting a lot of questions like how I can start, what is the best first step to start building and launching my software product within my business. And there are so many different roads. These people asking me this because they haven't done this before, and because on the internet there are so many different YouTube videos, blog posts, advice that all these advices are different. Like, and you know why? Because you can check this on my YouTube channels, like Software Founders. There are basically three different types of software founders. I call them business owner, startupper, and employee. And for each of them, we have a different proper path. And for each of these kind of types of software founders, path will be different. And that's why there's so many different advice. And that's a big misunderstanding, that someone showing up on YouTube video and saying, okay, this is what you need to do as if you want to launch your first software product. But that's wrong, because they don't say it up front that this path is only for startuppers, or this path is only for business owners, serial entrepreneurs, and this path is for employees as a side gig. So it all comes from two things, and based on these two things, then your best next step will be different. What are these two things? What's your goal with that software, and where you come from? What's your background? Are you kind of having a full-time job and want to start a first business, as that first business will be tech product, or you're a serial entrepreneur and want to launch a new software product within your existing business as a new product and upsell it to your existing clients, or maybe you have it, you want to go it full-time, launch a huge startup worldwide, and just dedicate all your time to going and chasing some big VC funds, right? So, and these path are completely different. So you need to understand where you come from, and that's the path that will be for you will be different, right? So, but if you are coming from the business owner perspective background and want to launch your first software product as a new product within your existing business, be it for create a new recurring revenue stream, or for optimizing and streamlining your business inefficiencies and save tons of time for your employees or yourself, then this is the first best next step you need to do with that product. And if you're following me on this 365 live stream challenge journey, then you probably seen this before, this image. Here we have three services we provide within our agency, Softformance, and the most important step that you want to do as a business owner to do a software startup workshop. Some other agencies call it discovery phase, but we call it software startup workshop because it's not just technical roadmap and scoping and estimation. It's much more there, and this is the number one reason why software founders, business owners succeed or fail. Not the MVP development, not support after public release, MVP release. It's all here. 90% of your success with your first product is lying down here in this block. You don't want to skip it. 9 projects that we are working on right now for our clients, 7 of these 9 projects came to us from previous teams unfinished, and that's not because these developers were bad or wanted to make some bugs after their clients without paying anything in return, giving back in return. They wanted to do their best, but they skipped this necessary step. They didn't have a necessary process inside that agency, inside their agency. So that's why we have this software startup workshop. And now in this live stream, I will show what does it look like, what kind of steps you need to execute before you will deserve hiring development team and do the MVP development with them. Okay, so software startup workshop, what it is and how does it look like, and what are the results of any software startup workshop should be out of this. So in our case, we are basically doing this for business owners, agencies, service providers, consultants, experts, and coaches. People similar to myself, to me, people similar to our business. We work with people that are from our audience, small business owners, and basically there are like 6 steps. First of all, we need to prepare for our workshop. We send out a bit of homework to our clients, for new clients, and they to make sure that they did the proper competitor research, have their audience collected around their business, and fill in lean canvas and have some product name. And for all of that, we have dedicated worksheets and guidelines so they can fill it in and get back to us. If we see something is missing here on this homework, we'll spend time on our workshop live session, which is step 2. Thursday we have 2 days live sessions, and first day is product strategy. Here we work on growth hacking and come up with 5 answers to 5 questions. How are we going to acquire new users, user acquisition? How are we going to onboard them, user activation? How we are going to retain them for the long-term user retention strategy? How we are going to make money out of this monetization model? And how we will make them refer new users to us for free, user referral strategy. With these 5 key areas, we are ready. Only after these 5 key areas we are done here. When we are done, only then we are ready to move to the next 3rd step of our software startup workshop, which is technical side. Only now, after these previous 5 steps. This is day 2 of our workshop, and here we, having previous step, product strategy step, we start scoping out MVP version, minimum viable version, or how we call it, MSP, minimum seller version. Viable is to we want something more tangible than just viability. We want something that they can sell. Not more than that, but as minimum as possible, so we don't put too many features. Don't wait too long before the first release. Ideally within 6 to 12 weeks we can release something, but on the other side still something which we can sell. Okay, so here we scope out things, we put together user stories, we highlight the most technically challenging things in the project. We might just make sure that it's doable from the technical standpoint. And this is all on live session day 2, 4 hours of work. After that we go for 2 to 3 working days for smaller project, and sometimes a couple of weeks for bigger project, and prepare it all based on these 2 days of live sessions. We prepare detailed specification, requirements, we do due diligence, we do technical due diligence, we do technical oversight. We make sure that it all works, and we prepare all the estimates and demo the results to our clients. And once client is happy with that demo information, like we might hop on a call one couple of times, readjust, and once our client and we are happy with the balance between project triangle, scope, budget, and timeline, only then we set up and allocate resources, set up design phase, prototyping phase, and kick off the development stage eventually. So these are 5 steps that we do in our workshop to prepare our client projects, software products in a proper way for the development stage. Now you can see that it's like a huge process, seems like, but for smaller project it might take just 1 week. For bigger project we had workshops going on like 3 months, because it was bigger projects for 300 employees company that was on a market for 25 years, and there was like 3 years of development with 5 developers team, so that required a huge understanding of their processes with so many people. So it might be something simple like 1 week workshop up to couple weeks or even months. So this is what you need to do in your software if you're doing this for the first time, and if you are doing this as a business owner and want to create a product within your existing business and upsell it to existing clients, or if you want to streamline your process with that software tool. Okay, so and never skip this step. It will give you so many insights. We had some clients even changing and pivoting the software idea, and we started after that. We've been starting second separate workshop with a bit adjusted idea, one more time product strategy, then project roadmap. And it's better to do 2-3 workshops spend 2-3 weeks, pay for that small amount instead of just launching something nobody wants, nobody willing to pay for, right? Do you agree or not? Comment in the comments below. This is it from me for today. Thank you for watching. I hope that is useful for you if you plan to launch first software in your business. See you tomorrow, and remember, people need your software.